Hey, what's up and how's it going? This is Toby, and today I'm actually in Cologne at the so-called Media Park, where I'll be attending an event which was organized by Spatial Reality. So they actually do a podcast that is about XR, about spatial computing and the metaverse. And today there will be representatives from Snap AR, which are going to present kind of the latest iteration of Lens Studio, talk a bit about the future vision of Snap AR in regards to spatial computing, in regards to augmented reality. And of course they'll also bring some of their spectacles, their AR glasses, and I'm super stoked to actually test them out. I haven't had a chance yet. They're one of the very first AR glasses that do actually have on-device computing, which is very, very cool, which is really the future we're heading towards. And of course, as always, I'll take you guys with me so you can also experience the event. And let's see how it goes. So in the beginning there was a bit of conversation, getting to know the other attendants there, and I was pretty fascinated that not only developers were there, but people from all sorts of backgrounds. There were even fashion students which wanted to use AR for their new fashion collection, which was very interesting to hear about. And then we got to see a little presentation about Snap AR, and the person who's presenting this is Daniel, who's a team lead located in Austria. So I was pretty interested to find out that a lot of the development from the spectacles, software as well as hardware, is actually happening within Europe. For example, within Austria, there seems to be a big office that is working on that. I was pleasantly surprised to find that out. And he gave a very interesting talk about the current status of Snap AR. And he was also showing off some very cool lenses that have been created for the spectacles. And when I see those examples, I don't know about you guys, but seeing, for example, to learn play basketball or improve your shots or learn playing piano, that's where really AR is the most powerful, right? So to really enhance your real life skills. And if you guys think about creating kind of AR apps or what kind of application to create, a lot of people do games, which is great, and I also like to do that. I'm doing actually a game myself, but also thinking about just how to improve actual real life challenges like learning a new skill or maybe something about socializing. I think these will really be the big ideas that will really score and really be popular in the future. So that was definitely one more kind of indicator for that, seeing this. And when the talk was over, we were actually able to test out the spectacles, what I was patiently waiting for the whole night. And gotta say, it's pretty amazing. First feeling was that it's not so heavy, not so much pressing on maybe your forehead as some of the other XR headsets do. It's pretty light and it very much feels more like glasses than a headset that you wear. However, then when you put on the actual glasses, what you'll also notice immediately is that the field of view is definitely not so big. So you'll more or less see pretty much like a square that is floating in front of you, and within that square you have this AR effect. You can already see it a bit here in the video. You can imagine it like standing in front of a picture that is hung on the wall, and you have kind of this square frame that you are looking through. So you kind of get used to it after some time, but I definitely hope that within the next iterations of spectacles we'll get a wider field of view, because that would definitely make the AR effect even better. So then I tried out a few AR apps, and you can see some of the footage here. And actually within the glasses you have your hands in front of the 3D objects, so it's not like they are behind it, and the AR effect is actually pretty nice. I also did some kind of bow and arrow shooting and tried out some other stuff like this Peridot from Niantic, and was super cool. So the overall AR effect is pretty great and is kind of I would say like on a level that you would also kind of get from a current XR headset. And I really like that, so definitely great. Of course, I also asked Daniel some questions about the future of the spectacles. I asked him about WebXR, and sadly he couldn't either confirm or deny that, so couldn't make any promises here. But definitely what they indicated is that Snapchat is working on further iterations of the spectacles that will more gradually also aim towards consumers. So for me it sounded like with each generation of the spectacles, they kind of aiming on making it a little smaller, a little more powerful. Overall, it was a pretty great experience. I really liked the event and it was awesome talking to other people who are also AR enthusiasts. So that was pretty great, and I'd also encourage you guys to kind of be on the look for events that are close to where you live, because you don't always have to go very far to find other people who kind of share the same interests and passions as you guys do. Alright, but that's it for this video, so thanks a lot for watching and see you next time.